mentioned the word neuroscience, that is the study of what's going on in the brain. And I wanted just to make reference to what goes on when we're reading. The area of our brains light up at certain activities. For example, if you, not this one, not a reading one, but if I simply go for a run, or if I am jumping around, a certain part of my brain lights up. If I then read those same words, run, running, jump, jumping, the same area of my brain lights up as when I was doing that activity. That means that if you're reading perhaps a scary story, the characters in the book might be experiencing fear, but so too the reader in their brain will be having that same response. Same for if it's a story of great drama, or a story of warmth and consolation, or of romantic love. The parts of the brain identify in the same way and light up just as the activity does. So if a character in the story is showing sympathy or love or caring, the reader can feel that too. And so those who read those kinds of stories and that work develop empathy, the same emotions as displayed by the characters. But the picture books that we read to young children, and those they begin to read themselves, are also teaching them the language of the narrative, the grammar, that is, of narrative. And these stories are helping them to shape for them the culture that they're growing up and their outlook on life. The best picture books have images that help to carry the story. So a large part of the narrative is not in the written text, it's in the visual text. When I'm writing a picture book, I chop out the words that I know could be better illustrated, or the situation could be better illustrated by a visual text. You know, often the images are going to show you how a character feels, or what they need or they want in their lives. If they're happy or sad or lonely, it'll be there in the images, and I don't need to tell you. I'm a strong believer when I teach people how to write picture books, by all means, write it all down in a first draft, but then go back and have a look and see what would the images represent better than these words.